Alright, what's up guys? It's Kid back in with another video. I'm here today with my dad. As you can see, we look nothing alike. I look better than him, of course.
He wish.
I look better than you. Today we're gonna do a Q&A.
He's a knockoff.
It's crazy. It's a real good knockoff thing. But alright, so we're gonna do kind of like a Q&A. It's gonna be kind of like a chill conversation. This father-son type conversation. So we'll see where this goes. It don't matter. Hopefully it don't pick it up because it's a directional mic. All right, so I'm gonna ask you questions. You can ask me questions. We'll go back and forth, however you want to do it.
Yeah,
But
you got your free protection.
yeah, thank you so much for talking to the video. Amazing. Yeah. So first question: how was your life growing up?
Life growing up, I enjoy life growing up. I had a real good time. I had a good childhood.
You know, you can look at me, right? It's like a conversation. You had I feel like, all right, like you always tell us, like y'all was different growing up. I don't really, well, only difference is y'all went outside more. I went outside a lot when I was little though. I rode bikes and stuff. Y'all just didn't have much to do inside, so y'all was outside.
Yeah, we did a lot of outdoor stuff. We didn't do a lot of video games and a lot of texting and Snapchat and all that. We didn't have none of that. We didn't even have the internet until high school.
That's what y'all was doing.
And we had dial-up, which,
I mean, that's because you old though, so it's okay. But nah, I don't do a lot of video games like that either. I do more so graphic work and stuff than videos than I do video games. So I guess in that sense we do differ. You were outside more than I was. I guess that's why my complexion is better than yours, but that's what it is what it is. When you were growing up, what would you say was one of your biggest struggles?
one of my biggest struggles growing up started from when, or what age?
Let's say 14 to 18.
14 to 18 was girls. That was my struggle. Because I had no other struggle as far as, I didn't get myself into drugs, drinking. It was just girls.
I guess. I could agree with that. My big struggle probably girls too. Only because it's like, as soon as you feel like you're starting to find like a way to get away from them, it's like 6 months coming.
Yeah.
Somebody always got like, oh, she like you.
Mm-hmm.
Like she want to text you or something. It's weird. But I would say that's probably my biggest struggle too. Staying focused on the relationship I'm in. Probably shouldn't say this on camera, but it what it is. It's crazy. But yeah, it's like so many distractions sometimes that it becomes hard. But you just got to tell yourself, stay focused. And
Because you'll find that when you in a committed relationship is when more flock to you.
That's true.
And when you have no one, there's really no one flocking to you.
Yeah.
But as soon as you pick one, then you have all the rest. Yeah. You start juggle, which is not a good thing.
It's not at all. Too much work and energy.
A lot of work, a lot of lies.
Alright, have you ever got your heart broken? Or what would you say was the closest thing to heartbreak for you?
Yeah. I've had it, pierce a little bit.
A little dented scratch.
Yeah, I've had it pierce a little bit. But, overcome and keep going. Have you ever had your heart broken?
I've never had my heart broken, but I've experienced. I wouldn't say it was heartbreak, but I would say the closest thing for me to heartbreak. Who's gonna break my heart? But it was just like, all right, I'll say her name, KP. Like to me, that was probably like the roughest thing to get over. Only because of how long we were talking and because of how our relationship really was. Like she was one girl that I knew, like our relationship was just a chill, goofy relationship. It wasn't like a PO type relationship.
So I have a question for you. Have you ever had your first kiss?
Yeah. I'm saying, like, about to be 20 next year.
It's
That's
just
crazy to say out loud. I'm about to be 20 next year.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I've kissed a girl before.
I mean, a peck or a kiss? A kiss.
Kiss.
Mm.
Wait.
You kept your hands in your pocket?
Yeah, sure. What age were you when you had your first kiss?
Woo, my first kiss. Nah, probably like 13, 14, somewhere there.
13, 14. Hold on. I had my first kiss in probably around the same age. Like 9th grade. Yeah, something like that. It was weird. I'm not gonna tell the story right now. I'll say that for a story time, but it was weird. But what would you say? Okay, what would your advice be to the guy that says like he likes someone but he doesn't want to be in a relationship, but he doesn't know what to do?
See, I would say you really like the person.
Well,
That's the first question.
hypothetically,
Yeah.
they like the person. Oh, yeah, I guess they really like the person.
You really like the person, but don't want to be in a relationship. That's the other one. Because it's hard to like somebody and don't want to be in a relationship.
Well, for me at least, not saying I'm him, but for me at least, in my case, it would be I don't want a relationship because I know at the end of the day, for me, relationships aren't where I want to be right now. It's not going to help me get to where I want to be. Not that the girl is a distraction or anything, but for me, relationships just take a lot of my time.
Yeah, it does take a lot of your time.
And money.
But that old saying, behind every good man, there's a good woman.
But behind every broke man is how much women? None. So I'm not trying to be like that. Like and then nowadays girls don't understand that, you know, in relationships as you get older you're not talking 24/7. Like there's gonna be times where you're not on the phone because you do have jobs and you have other things to do.
They do take a lot of your time though.
Yeah.
They sure do.
And I feel like I've talked to other people and they've told me that, you know, when you're in a relationship you have to have that understanding. That's something you can speak about. But just some girls, I feel like nowadays they feel like they have to have that attention. If they're not having that attention, then you're giving it to somebody else.
Yeah.
For me, if you're not getting that attention, it's because I'm sitting in front of a computer doing something else. I'm not doing nothing else. I literally be at home working on stuff 24/7, right?
Especially when you have, and I guess when you're dating or you know, they really require a lot of your time. You know, every time you turn, you know, they want you there. They want you in their face. They want you on the phone. And if they call one time, they don't get you. They call you a million times. Or if you don't answer, then you must be with another woman or another girl.
Yeah.
So it's tough. It's tough. But when you find that one, you know, you keep it.
How do you know when she is the one?
Well, to tell you the truth, you know, you
Because I feel like, not I keep saying I feel like, but I think that a lot of times people get these high school relationships, not saying that they aren't the one, but they feel the emotion they never felt before and assume that means they're the one.
Yeah, the one. And
So,
you don't have a lot of healthy high school sweethearts out there that's still going strong.
Yeah.
But then and then they have more that's not together, that was in high school, you know, they split apart. You know, I know a couple that was together in high school. They break up. They break up after high school. They went their separate ways, got married, got divorced. Now they're back together. That's some stories.
That sound like mom?
Ooh,
Me and KP.
that happened.
Anyways, gotta cut that part out now. Before somebody get upset.
So, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm trying to think of something.
So, You ever had two girls at the same time? Two girlfriends at the same
It's
time?
not a question I can answer on camera. No, nah. I've never had two girlfriends at the same time. Have I ever talked to two girls at the same time? Yeah. But it wasn't, I can't say it wasn't intentional. But it was kind of like, I was talking to one girl, then I liked the other girl, and I never really told the other girl that I want to stop talking to her. So I just kind of made it like a casual friendship kind of conversation. But to her, we were still talking. But then I started talking to the other girl. So it kind of got messy, but they never found out about each other, so but no, it just, in my mind, it was just too much to deal with, trying to do all of that, which is where I'm at now. I'm not about to play people's feelings. I'm not about to.
It's a lot of work.
Time on that.
You know, having multiple, you know, when I was younger, way younger, having multiple girls or women, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of energy. It's too much. You know, because you always gotta lie, and you always gotta remember your lie, because women do not forget. It could be a year from now, that question gonna come again, and your answer gonna be different. So when you cheat, you lie. You know, because you know which woman, you know, and even when, what I realized, even when a woman is okay with being number two, at some point she wants to become number one. Some could be a year later, some could be 15 years later, some could be 20 years later, but at some point she wants to become number one, and she don't want to be second to no one. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's work that I wouldn't want no more. Never again. One at a time.
I'm not too sure how active you are on social media or not. Not that you would have this problem anyways. But do you believe that social media can ruin relationships?
Oh yeah, all day long, every day, all day. Facebook, woo! See, Facebook is a tool straight from the pits, man. Because I mean that's when you have nothing to do, you sit down there sometimes, and you could go scrolling for exes, you know, that you have no business looking for, or people who you know had liked you way back when. You go looking for them. You know, it could be Facebook could be very unhealthy. Yeah. Social media, period. You know, that's why on social media you gotta keep it. For me, I use social media for more so business. I don't go searching for people. I don't do none of that, because it will get you in trouble.
How did you deal with rumors in high school if you did have rumors about you?
See, I'm the type of person, a lot of times people could talk. It don't bother me when people talk. They could say what they want to say. I was never the type of person that, cared about what people say, especially when it's not true. You know, I can remember in high school, one of the only beefs that I had, I'm not gonna call names, but one of the only beefs that I had was because they was jealous of me and a girl, and because he was teased in class and he got kicked out of the class, you know, it became a beef. It became a beef for 3 years. 3-year long beef.
Crazy. Me, for some reason, tons of rumors about me at school. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure all of them aren't true. But it's been. I'm not the type of person that I'm gonna go and try to figure out who said what. But after a certain amount of rumors, after you hear stuff about yourself every day or something new about some girl you're talking to, whatever, after a while it does get irritating, because it's who's sitting here coming up with this? Who has time to really think about what I'm doing and make up a story based off of that, and then go tell somebody to tell somebody else, tell somebody else, tell somebody else, to the point where it get back to me. So obviously, if they get back to me, more than enough people know. And then nowadays we have spam pages and whatnot. Spam pages, people go on there and they spread gossip and stuff. So I get on Instagram, I scroll, see my name here, or I see a subliminal here about me. I'm like, okay, well, who done started this story? And it did, like, beginning of school year, when I first became president, it did irritate me because I was like, well, you know, I gotta keep my image clean and whatnot. But then I kind of realized that people are gonna talk regardless. I mean, celebrities get talked about every day. You just gotta understand that it is what it is. It's a part of having the title. You know, people are gonna make up stuff. People are gonna say what they want to say. At the end of the day, you just can't let it bother you or affect you. But my advice to anybody that's just now getting into high school, if you have any advice you can say, my advice to any dudes that's just not getting into high school would be, don't date in the first 9 weeks. Don't date anyone in the first 9 weeks. I don't care how much you like her, don't date in the first 9 weeks. You sit and you watch, you see how she act around people, see how she is she loud, how her grades looking, stuff like that. Because that's going to tell you a lot about a person. If they loud, they always get kicked out of class, stuff like that. It's not somebody you want to be with. Because at the end of the day, as much as they do, it's going to come back on you. Just make sure that if you do date somebody, that they actually worth dating. You're not just dating a date or just dating because she cute or whatever. Make sure they're worth dating.
That's a fact. For some reason, I was never attracted to that type of girl. The loud,
I'm not either. I hate that.
obnoxious. For some reason, I was never attracted to those. I was never attracted to the. Even when I got older, and you could go to the clubs, and the first night I was 18 is everything. I was never attracted to the ones that go to the club or go to the boat ride or go to the jam and go to all these different things. I had one that started to do that after a long time, and that's why you had to get kicked to the curb, because I don't do that. I don't do the club. I don't do the all that stuff. Even when I was out there, that's some things I just didn't do.
You got any advice?
One advice that I would give is, like I said, you find yourself a good girl, a good woman, that will stand by your side and be there for you through thick and thin, and she would ride or die, whether you have or whether you don't have. The ones that I realized, the ones that's there when you don't have anything and they grow with you to when you have, that's a ride or die. The ones that jump on board when you have, that's the ones you have to be. You want to know, if they're there for what you have, or they're there for if they really love you. So if you get one way while you're broke and they grow with you, you have a ride or die, especially when you have nothing, and they're willing to to compromise. Hey, we don't gotta go to the steakhouse. We could go right here. We could share one plate of food. Hey, you have any like that?
I don't have that.
You don't have none?
Not like that. I mean, like, you're right. Be careful what I say. I have had girls like that. I'm not saying I'm talking about at the moment. I don't date anybody.
Do you have a girlfriend right now?
No, I don't have a girlfriend right now.
Okay. For how long?
Doesn't matter. You mean like how long until the next one?
No, how long since I haven't? Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up because we're running low on time on the camera. But maybe a part 2 at some point. I'm not gonna say soon, but at some point. He live in behind God's back, so I don't know.
I live in front of God. They live behind God's back.
Probably right, because don't no crime happen out here. Apparently God ain't looking at us. So, yeah. But yeah, so yes. Alright, cool. So we literally have 17 seconds. You already know what it is. VibeGang, the best team in the league. Going to the top, we're not gonna stop. VibeGang from every game.
Stay vibey.
Stay solid, never fold. VibeWithTheKid checking out. Huh?
Bye.